Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And of course in this one we're continuing our rebuilding company in hard mode. And I gotta say, I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna be able to do my skin showcase this week. Because hardly get any skins. This week has been all about visual mods and truck mods and graphical updates and sound mods. And that's not a bad thing. It's been wonderful. But wow, get hardly any skins from come out at all. I'm going to see what there is. I've got some bookmarked. I'm going to see if it's viable or not. I can probably scrape something together, but don't have many options this week. I'll say that much. But anyways, let us continue. This should be the last little stretch of our 30, I think it's 30 tons of, well, they call it a tube. But the reality is it looks like a piece of a windmill. What the hell's behind me that I just hit? I just hit something. Oh, the trailer! I didn't rehook to the trailer! Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I forgot. Usually, I rehook to the trailer before ending the episode. I didn't do that this time. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have to worry about cars coming along this route here. Okay, we're all good. One thing I am getting bad at is remembering to put the download links into the description of my truck showcases. Man, I gotta stop doing that. Oh, cool, he's letting me go. Thank you. Just have to get to the right gear. Yes, I'm going. You jets. Otherwise, we'd have been there a while. Yeah, I've been really surprised at the lack of skins that have come out this week. I mean, it's not that, don't have, but... excuse me a second. My allergy's acting up. Oh, we don't have that much further to go. Maybe I should have. I didn't realize that we were down to 230 kilometers. So this is going to be a relatively short, video. The rain's picking up enough for me to use the wipers. This is going to be a relatively short video, and I apologize for that. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I shut it down. And was like, yeah, because I was thinking we still had 400 kilometers to go. Obviously not. No, I can't pass here. I really can't. Not on this kind of corner. Besides, we're making a left-hand turn coming up soon, so it doesn't matter. We don't have far to go. Yeah, so, obviously I don't have much to talk about right now because I only just got up a little while ago. Beautiful corner. Could have been a little bit better, but still. I don't know. Well, I was gonna say I don't know why it is. It's always raining when I go to the African desert area, but considering that I do have my rain probability turned up, it shouldn't be too surprising. But the reality is I don't have it turned up that much. I might have it turned up to about 35% chance, something of that nature. Not too high. So I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but I'm going to mention it now. And I'd like to do a vlog on it. I haven't done a vlog in a little while, but there hasn't been really much for me to vlog about. But like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this. So if I did, I'm sorry and pardon me for re-mentioning it. But because I don't remember if I did, I'm going to mention it now. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but I want to go over it one more time. On March 4th, the game South Park, The Stick of Truth comes out. I will be purchasing that game. And I will be doing a playthrough of it on my channel. I should have known better. I really should have known better. Can't see, but he's going so slow, man. But yeah, as I said, I think before, I haven't watched South Park in a long time, but I still love the franchise. And more than that, like I said, the game goes to a throwback of the old Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10 style gameplay. Turn-based, more or less. RTS, not RTS, but turn-based battle styles, you know, where you pick your abilities from a menu, you know, and you go based on like your speed and whatnot. That type of game, at least on a major release, hasn't come out in a long time that I can tell. And I really, really want to be part of that. So there will be no exceptions when it comes to South Park. I will pick it up. All right, we got a lot of momentum this time. We're going for it. I think he had to break some, but we made it past him. I know that we have time and all, but I really just like get this done. See what we're hauling next. Man, I'm so looking forward to the South Park Stick of Truth, man. I don't know what made somebody choose to make South Park an RPG, you know, in the style of like Final Fantasy 7 and whatnot. But damn, I'm glad they did. There's been a lot of hype surrounding that game, man. I hope it's not overhyped at this point, like it becomes a letdown. Man, that would be horrid. Haven't seen any traffic in a while. We have momentum. And we're good. So yeah, I don't know what to say beyond that when it comes to the Stick of Truth. Just I'm so anticipating it right now. Interesting story came up in gaming recently that Double Helix was picked up by Amazon. Now, for those of you that may not know, Double Helix is the developer behind the new Killer Instinct for Microsoft and the Xbox One. Now, I don't understand why, if Double Helix was available for purchase, why Microsoft didn't pick them up. Xbox One has sold a lot of games strictly based off the fact that Killer Instinct was on it, and is really, really good. Killer Instinct's probably, and I don't play fighting games, I don't. I just like watching other people play. Like Maximilian, probably my favorite to watch in terms of fighting games. Killer Instinct, the newest one, is probably the best fighting game to come down the pike in a long, long time. You know. And there are a lot of people who bought an Xbox One solely so they could play Killer Instinct. And yet, the developers for that game get bought out by another company and won't be able to continue developing the game. To me, that doesn't make sense. You know, they're going to have to pass off development, and it's already been talked about that they will. Microsoft will be getting another developer for Killer Instinct. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. No, that's very, very iffy with something like that. Because you're following in the footsteps of the company who made that game great, and you have to continue making that game at that standard. If this company screws up, you know, if Season 2 of Killer Instinct is not as good as Season 1 is, man, there's no telling what could happen. I gotta relook at my truck and make sure we still got the 500 horsepower engine. And it seems like we're having an awfully hard time, towing stuff. I mean, I know we're on a hill climb, but I don't feel like I should be going this slow. Alright, so for this case, I will pull to the inside. As you can see, that bus is screwed up. Looks like we found another thing that bus screws up. And that's the toll booth. I know I'm gonna... Yeah, he's not moving. Oh, fence. Looks like we're getting back on the highway for a little bit. It's got to be very little bit. We've only got about 30 kilometers to go. Yeah, so just the biggest thing that puzzles me is like, is why Microsoft didn't pick up Double Helix when it had the opportunity. How they could not have known that Double Helix would have been sold off. You know, things like that. There's even been a little talk now that one of the reasons, like, Amazon's been purchasing companies like this is because, oh, God. They're actually... There's like minor rumors floating around that Amazon's going to have its own gaming console. Yeah, the Amazon gaming console. It may not be far-fetched as you think, because Amazon has a very installed gaming base where you can download games. But I'm going to be straight with you. I don't think if that's what Amazon's looking at, I really think they shouldn't. They're a distributor, and they need to be a distributor. They need to not get into that. But man, talk about history repeating itself. I don't have much time to talk about this, but just talking about the troubles that Nintendo's in, and the PlayStation and Xbox being such powerhouses, and the new guy coming up the pike in terms of the Steam box. Does that just not take anyone back to the time of the Sega Dreamcast, where Nintendo and PlayStation were basically vying for the market, and the upcoming Xbox was making its was making its real debut, and or had it been out for a little bit? I think maybe it had been out for a little bit, but still, Xbox at the time was still the new guy on the block. And Dreamcast, man, was on its way out. But, again, I really don't see that happening to Nintendo. Oh, lady. Actually, you can't hit pedestrians, but still. Reflexes. But still, it's still very similar, but I can see Nintendo actually not doing like Sega and crumbling. I can actually see them pulling this out because of everything they've done to, keep the company alive, such as CEOs and whatnot taking huge pay cuts and buying back outstanding not outstanding, but buying back stocks to help boost the company's perceived value. Unlike other companies where, I can't think of too many American companies, if any at all, that would actually do something like that. They would blame it on other people. They'd try and stick it to their customers. They'd raise prices. They'd cut lower employees. They'd fire or lay off 100, 200 people or something like that, trying to save money. No, Nintendo, the top dogs, the CEOs, the board of directors, things like that, they take the pay cuts. And then they buy back company shares, man. That's upstanding right there. That's a company that, when I hear that, it's like, man, if I worked in gaming and whatnot, that's where I'd want to work. Here we are. Brought your giant tube. Would not be surprised if we haul one of these. Preferably not the one on the far inside there. One of these days I'm going to surprise myself by lining up the trailer correctly. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. Alright, there we go. And we just missed leveling up. And we're actually going to max out on our econo driving, which is sweet, because now we can finish unlocking our ADR. Although I don't know if I should, because I tend not to haul. Very, very rarely do I tend to haul. I don't know what I was doing here. Very, very rarely do I tend to haul hazardous materials. A lot of what I haul is, like you've seen, big cargoes, fragile, high value cargoes. So, yeah, I don't know. Beep, beep. I wish this did have an air horn with it, though. A separate air horn sound. But it's alright. Took a wider swing than he did. Because I actually, as you saw, I was considering going around. And then I realized I'm going to the mechanic, which is on the inside here. So kind of stupid for just like bomb around him. It's not like this isn't a short video anyways. Alright, quick repair on the truck. Yeah, we're up to 62,000 so far. That's nice. Alright, let's get our rest in and then see what we're hauling next. You know, my allergies are killing me right now. In terms of sniffling. Lady, what are you doing? Okay, apparently the gate to track 9.5 is there. Shut up. And it's still raining. Oh, well, that's okay. Right. Freight market. Let's see what we're hauling. Yeah. Price per distance. Ugh. That's the best one at 33,000 at 1426, but no. There's what we're hauling right there. Wow. That's a long run. It's not as long as when we drove all the way across here. That's still a long run. Oh. Because it's only a 5 cent per kilometer difference. So I really don't care. This would be pretty cool to haul too, the tanker. But 24,000 versus 35,000. Yeah. And actually that's not that much difference either. That actually wouldn't be a bad haul either. I just want to see what else there is. Nothing special. Nothing special. Yeah, but we're gonna haul that. You know we're gonna haul that. Matter of fact, we're gonna go grab it right now just so we can be hooked up to it. Man, I've been wanting to haul one of these for a while. I have been waiting. We are going to fly over there. Except for red lights. I almost wish this was one of my other showcases, man. I really do. I forgot to check to make sure we got the 500, but kind of an easy way to check is to try and check the grill. Yeah, see? 500. So we do have the 500 in here still. My keyboard just slipped down. And we're probably going to have to haul that bugger up this hill. I'm anticipating that shit. Oh, stop keeping me from this, damn you. Come on. Green light. Green light. Green light. Good enough. It's the only one here, too. Man, I can't back under this trailer fast enough. I'm just going to pull it straight a little bit. Yeah, I do want to back it up a little. Just because we got to turn out of here. Alright, let's take a look, shall we? Neutral it up. F3, that, 2. Let's take a look. Ah, this gonna be fun. It even got a face on the front of it. Oh, this is gonna be a haul, man. Whew. Alright. Alright, well, new upgrades available, but I didn't level up. Why do you have new upgrades available? 500 horsepower. We have 500 horsepower. We could switch interiors. Don't want to like the interior. I have new paint jobs available. Doesn't matter. New sun visor. Don't want it. We are not using those anytime soon. These 10x4 chassis. We're not yet. Side pipes, though. I don't know if we could use any different side pipes, but whatever. We're not going to get them anyways. We're working for our next truck. But as I was saying, folks, that's going to be me done for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Join me next time when we start hauling that massive trailer. And, man, this should be a good time. Might even give us enough to buy our next truck by the looks of it. 35,000, we have 62,000. If things don't go horribly wrong, that should be enough for an Iveco. We shall see. But until then, if you could leave a comment, rate, subscribe down below, that would be fabulous. But otherwise, this is going to be one big bugger. I'm going to be signing out, and I'll see you on